Hello everyone, I'm Miao. Welcome to my channel. When I upload this video, it will be January 1st, Beijing time. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everyone! And then I thought, why not do a little year-end recap and look back at my YouTube channel in 2025. There are 3 things I'd like to share with you in today's video. First, which video performed the best, and which one stays in my memory the most. Second, the people I met, some special moment in this year. And third, I want to ask for your ideas. What are you curious about when it comes to Beijing and China? First of all, I want to say this. I uploaded my very first YouTube channel video on June 15, 2024. And now it's been a year and a half. Honestly, I never expected to receive so many positive feedbacks. I really didn't. Through this channel, I've met so many people. Some of you started as the email friends. Some of you actually come to Beijing. We met in real life. And now I suddenly feel like, I have friends all over the world. France, Germany, UK, and Singapore, Malaysia. Oh, so many people. We in everywhere on earth. It feels unreal to me. Thank you. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for liking it. Thank you for leaving comments, sending me emails, and trust me enough to ask me as your tour guide. That really means a lot to me, guys. The first video of 2025, I remember it very clearly. I ran a half marathon on the Great Wall at Juyongguan. Yeah, I've been showing off this story all year because, come on, how many people can run a half marathon on the Great Wall? Yeah, I'm so proud of myself. And this year, my most clicked video is about the Popland, Labubu Paradise. Yes, I know, Labubu is always on top, always. But if we look at my entire channel, the video with the highest view overall is actually one I uploaded in 2024, the self-driving taxi in Beijing. Right now, I uploaded 2 videos every week, every Monday and every Tuesday, Beijing time, of course. And I'm really proud of one thing. I've never broke this schedule. I set this goal. I set this rule for me, for myself, and I've kept it. Looking back at my content this year, about 20 videos were about restaurants. Around 15 videos focused on landmarks, famous landmarks in Beijing, and many others were about supermarkets, street food, and daily experience. Basically, just like my slogan, real life in Beijing, locals, real life in Beijing. And you know what? The biggest milestone this year, 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I see many YouTubers saying, I reached 1,000 subscribers in 3 months, in 4 months, 6 months. I honestly, I don't know how they did it. But it took me about 1 year to reach 1,000 subscribers. And it wasn't easy at all. But anyway, I did it. And I'm really happy about it. Okay, now let's talk about the video that stays in my memory the most. I think it's the one-day high-speed train to the Mount Tai, Taishan. It was my first time to order food delivery on the high-speed train. Wow, it also surprised me. It was so convenient, and the food is so delicious. But that video, why I remember it very clearly, because it's a little special. I wouldn't fully reach my goal. I always set a goal, and I always kept it. But that video, no. Because at that time I didn't feel very well and my stomach hurt badly. So I only climbed half of the mountain and for the rest, I took the cable car. And of course, my friend, she climbed from the bottom to the top all the way on. So she helped me to reach my goal. But I just, I missed. I didn't experience the hardest part of the Mount Tai. Honestly, this mountain will humble anyone who thinks they are tough. It's really, yeah, I think that's the hardest mountain I've ever climbed. Another unforgettable series is the Forbidden City. Yeah, I filmed 4 episodes in total. Yeah, the Forbidden City is just so huge, and the history behind it is so complex. So every time I have to prepare a lot. For these videos, I have to write my script out. Usually 5 or 6 pages in total. I have to read it again and again and recite all these stories, these histories. Oh, yes, it's terrifying. But I think the good part is because of filming these videos about the Forbidden City, I feel like as a tour guide, I explain the Forbidden City better and better each time. And next, I want to talk about something that really important, the people I met this year. I was looking through my emails and realized, first, I only met Rose in March this year. The Rose, she's with me in my many videos. I honestly thought we'd known each other for 2 or 3 years, but we only met this year in March. Then I remembered that we first met at the Temple of Heaven, and yes, I made her try the bean juice, the sticking drinks in Beijing, the famous darkest cuisine in Beijing. And then there were Philip and his daughter Miva. They traveled in Beijing for more than 2 weeks. And we spent a lot of time together. We go into the different places, exploring nonstop. We even went to the 老龙头, old dragon head, the starting point of the Great Wall. And in that small town, they are the only foreigners. So everywhere we went, people stared. People surprised about us, about them. Technically. And I think they truly love Beijing and know a lot of Chinese culture. And we still keep in touch. Every time the conversation makes me feel warm and easy. And they brought a lot of gifts to me. And Philip, to be honest, the honey and those very sour candies are still not finished. There were also Camilo and his family. Oh, sorry, my cat. We we only spent 3 days together, but it feels like we know each other forever. We drank beer, talked for hours, and laughed a lot. And they even mailed me the Mario figure from anime conversation, convention, anime convention. Yeah, I love Mario, the cartoon, the game, very well, very much. And I was so happy. And Camilo, I know you and your family are traveling in Argentina now, so enjoy every moment. I also met Leticia and her big family, so energetic, so joyful. And Evan, who I just met recently, we celebrated his birthday at Haidilao Hot Pot, a full-on public birthday performance. I really like you and your wife. There are so many, Kim and Mike, John, so many names. Even if I didn't mention everyone, please know I remember you all in my heart. And I'm just deeply grateful. I think every meeting feels like destiny. Next part, I want to tell you a story, small but magical encounters. Oh, that's the most, unforgettable moment for me this year. And it happened in the Forbidden City, at the front gate of the Forbidden City. a gentleman recognized me, Jean and Susan. And, he just came up to me and said, I know you. You are quite famous. I went to the restaurant you recommended. I watched your YouTube. Wow, that's, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I always thought I would be 1 million subscribers before anyone can recognize me on the street. But it just happened. I was shocked in a good way. I was so shocked. I was so happy. And I texted every friend who know that I have a YouTube channel. I texted them and I told them, oh, someone just recognized me. Oh, I'm so happy. It's really encouraging. Oh, so unforgettable. It made me realize that my videos actually helping people and what I do really matters. I was so excited for the entire week. And Jean and Susan, they are from UK, a lovely couple, and we took pictures together. I'm still happy when I remember that moment, And I know there are also many of you we haven't met in person. Maybe we'll never met in person, but you really give me a lot of encouragement and leave the comments, many comments in my every video. And also we connected each other through emails, through WeChat and WhatsApp, like Dean, like Fiona. And I just want to know, I just want you guys know that I'm truly grateful. I'm truly thankful for everything. And some of you first become my clients and then subscribe my channel. Yes, a very successful self-promotion. Yeah, like Tina, like, the lovely family, David. Yeah, we just met recently. My channel, my YouTube channel really makes me realize that the connections between people are such a wonderful thing. I know I'm not very good at, staying in touch online because I always think, everyone is busy. But I remember everyone in my heart. Yeah, everything, everyone. And now, next, at the end of my video, I have questions for you. What would you want to see in 2026? You can suggest everything: food, daily life, traveling, yeah, everything. I don't want my channel, just to focus on the tour guide thing. I don't want to, when you want to visit China and Beijing and you see my channel, I want to, it become the window that what Beijing locals' daily life, just like my slogan, the real life in Beijing, not just for traveling. I don't want to, just for the clients as a tour guide, you will see my channel. I want to, if you are interested in China, if you are interested in Beijing, if you are interested in other people's life in a totally different country, so you can know about it. You can know the real life through my channel, through my video, through me. So just tell me your curiosity, your questions, your interests. Or besides Beijing, do you want me to explore other cities in China? Yeah, please tell me and leave a comment. I hope my video can continue to be the small companion for you in the new year. Yeah, that's my wish. Okay, thank you for watching. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Let's see each other in 2026. Oh, bye bye.